Hello friends and welcome to another Modern League. Today we're going to be returning to Dimir Mill. I've been seeing quite a bit of variation in some of the mill lists lately, and this is the one that I'm playing today. Here we are. So we have the classic 4 and 4 Hedron and Ruin Crabs, and we're actually running two actual factual counterspells. One Crypt Incursion in the main and one in the side. We've got a couple of Damnations, and here's the thing that I'm really excited about for this list. When I first saw that Bribery was in the sideboard for Mill, I was scratching my head wondering, like, oh, what is this for? And then it became so obvious. It's here to steal Emrakul. One of the problems that our deck can have is if one of the Eldrazi Titans or whatever they are hits the graveyard, it's going to shuffle the entire graveyard back into the library, and we have to do all that work all over again. When instead, we could cast this admittedly very expensive spell, 5 mana spell, but it's going to actually steal the Emrakul, put it onto our side of the battlefield, and then we're going to be able to kill him with it. So that's the plan anyways. If the opponent is bringing in Emrakul against us, we're going to bring in Bribery versus Emrakul. This hand doesn't seem all that hot to me. If they don't have something for Fatal Push, we're basically doing nothing for 3 turns. Let's mulligan this. Keep this. Put back Watery Grave. Orzhov. Okay, so the classic question, do we play the Hedron Crab turn 1? Or do we hold it till turn 2 so that we can play the land? I think because we have the counterspell here, I think that we're justified in playing the Hedron Crab immediately. And also they're playing green-white, so their options for removal are going to be slightly lower, although white has some very strong removal pieces. And I like to keep the companion on the screen if I remember, because it helps me remember that it's there. Skyclave. HNDK, hello? Well, that's unfortunate. Looks like we're doing nothing. Um, yeah, I mean, so far the creatures look like Heliod combo, but who knows what the red is for. Mostly for sideboards. Okay. Oh, there's the Heliod. Well, pretty embarrassing game one. We're not implementing our game plan at all. Surgical. Oh, we can get rid of Collect a Company. That's not terrible. Ugh. Probably want to do it before they untap. Let's just go for it. Oh, they have a Spike Feeder in hand. So they have Unbound Life, but that doesn't kill us. Let's get rid of that one too. So they have Call and Feeder. Oh yeah, I guess with the call, they can go get Mentor, and that does kill us. I'm just not about waiting for them to go through the whole combo to try and time them out. That is something that you are absolutely able to do. I'm just not feeling it today. Yeah, yeah. Um, with Mentor, the feeder is infinite. So you can create creatures with basically all your creatures become lethal threats, and then they just have to attack. Maybe Damnation. Not entirely sure. Probably take out Crypt Incursion. I like the push. Not totally sure about the Damnation. I mean, they're gonna have some creatures. Their creatures are a problem, but it's not like it's not like they're an aggressive deck. They're a combo deck. And if we can, like Surgical Heliod, that could be good. Oh, well, that makes a lot of sense. Red for the prismatic ending, for sure. Been a while since seen someone play Heliod combo online. Um, I remember I played against someone playing Heliod. I think it might have been like 2 weeks ago. I remember I was playing against Heliod with Yawgmoth combo, and it was awful. We got pushes. We got drowned. We don't have any crabs. Drown's not going to be too good without, some way to put cards into their graveyard. The pushes are pretty good, though. Like, 2 pushes to start. Mill as a win con against Infinite Life should be good. Absolutely. Keeping a hand with 0 crabs. Ah, well. What are you going to do? Signs that I'm not a real mill player. Hey, Titan Rising! Hey, thank you so much for the good cheer. I appreciate it. Hope your day is doing well so far. All right, put down a critter I can kill. Put down a critter I can kill. Oh, come on. I guess we'll counter that. Oh, those are good things to be. Every day I wake up and find that I'm alive. I'm a little bit thankful for that. $18 cards. Not bad, not bad. Got 2 Walking Ballistas, another Heliod, 2 other Spike Feeders. Their combo is in shambles. Titan Rising. Cheers. They go for Coco. Fractured Sanity can get halfway through their deck. And we just got the last quarter to go. There is some... it could be possible that maybe we just... Oh my god, really? Another Heliod and Conclave Mentor? It might be possible we just want to hold up Fatal Push. Or Drown the Loch, rather, so that we can, like, potentially counter something really important that they're about to do. So I think we just pass here. And we have the option to even Fatal Push this if they want to go for another Collected Company. So that would find them Walking Ballista, which we definitely do not want. Wish we had Archive Trap here. Another Conclave Mentor. Yep. Oops. Now that gives him a 4/4. Alright, so we got Fractured Sanity into Fractured Sanity. If we do that, we're potentially losing the game to them untap Walking Ballista. Yeah, we can. But then we only get 4 cards with Fractured Sanity, whereas if we go 1/2, then that's all their cards. So if we hold up the Fatal Push, we're almost certainly not going to die next turn, but the game continues. Yeah, I think so too, Blubbear. And we've already gotten rid of 2 Walking Ballistas. They only have potentially 2 left. I'm going to, no guts, no glory here. YOLO. Oh, Milton Endurance, another Spike Feeder. Yeah, me too. Me too. I enjoy playing Mill. It's something that I like to do every once in a while. But I am not an experienced Mill pilot, so some of my plays might seem a little bit strange sometimes. I might forget about something here or there. Okay, they're tapped out. Looks like a win. I guess they could still have Endurance in hand. Plus green card. No, we got it. All right. So we're on the draw this time. I don't think I want to change anything, though. I wouldn't mind, actually, the 4th Surgical. They're a combo deck, and being able to pull some of those cards out of their deck forever seems pretty good. I'm not super hyped on the Damnation in this matchup. They're not flooding the board. Seems fine. Surgical, Heliod, yeah. That's exactly what I'm thinking, right? If we can pull the Heliod out of their deck becomes much worse. Okay, opponent is mulliganing. And they keep at 6. Another Fatal Push. Again, the question of, do we play the crab immediately or do we hold it? I think we're going to play it again immediately. Last time they got rid of a crab with a 3-mana spell. They're not going to have access to that this time. Okay, very good. Ooh, very good. Can I go end save targets? Save targets, always yield. Hey there, Slayer. Kill that. Oh, there's Ranger Captain. Getting an Arbor Elf. Probably already have a Ballista in hand then. Oh, the Drown in the Loch makes me want to hold it up. Start with Darkslick Shores. Mill 6. So this is 28, which is basically win. What are they gonna... They're probably gonna collect a company next turn. I think I'm just gonna pass here. Hold up Drown in the Loch. Yeah, has Mill gotten any new toys lately? Doesn't really feel like it. Felnar, thanks for the follow, friend. Okay, I drowned it. Yeah, Tasha's was really big, though. Tasha's was huge, you're right. Hey there. I was just gonna say I'm a casual Mill enjoyer. I like the deck, but I don't play it as much as to be able to say that I know exactly what's going on. I'm a mill expert. I do really like it though. Let's get rid of Heliod. Actually, hold on, cancel that. I want to take a quicker look. Okay, so there are only 2 Heliod in the graveyard. Let's get rid of the rest. You're playing Mill for 5 years now. Fantastic. You must be really happy about Hideous Laughter and Fractured Sanity. Those were some amazing gets for the Mill players. As a burn player, Tasha's is horrible. Yeah, I understand that as a Hammer Time player. I'm pretty sure I did it, but cheers, Titan. Sometimes my memory gets a little bit foggy. Oh, it makes your foil deck even more expensive. Oh man, new cards? Now I gotta go out and buy them. Ugh. And you know, I say that. Magic is a really expensive game. It can be a genuine hassle. Especially when you're foiling out your deck. Like, I haven't played Paper Magic in quite some time, and a lot of my decks are way behind. Like, if I wanted to bring my Yawgmoth deck up to date, I would have so many cards to buy. Gotta get Grist, Ignoble Hierarch, Endurance. Oh, they have Endurance in hand. So that's what they were thinking about. Oh, they have Gaddock Teague? What's that gonna do? I guess if we had Damnation still in the deck, that would be good. Remember someone foiled out humans? Yeah, they got a lot more to go, huh? So it was Arbor Elf, Spike Feeder, and Endurance. Oh, that Endurance is a pain, huh? Oh, and Archive Trap. You're right, you're right. The Archive Trap. That makes total sense now. Stopping Archive Trap is actually a pretty big deal. We just haven't seen one in 3 games, so it's like, do we even play that card? We won game 2, yep. Oh, now you know how I feel all the time. Alright, let's cycle this Fractured Sanity. Oh my. So they must have drawn another green card. It's the only thing that makes sense. There's Misty. Yeah, yeah, because of the endurance, exactly. Just wondering if I want a Fractured Sanity or, like, use this here. I think we just pass. And kill this with Fatal Push. Should be able to just block it here, right? Oh, they have the Gavany Township. Right, so if I block this, my critter will die. It doesn't happen too often. Spike Feeder is not great at attacking. I'll take 2. Down to 6. And with their Endurance in hand, I'm feeling under a lot of pressure. And they don't have any Endurance in the graveyard either. Do they just have like 2 Endurance in the deck, and that's it? Lucky. Oh, here's the Endurance. And they evoked it. Ranger Captain again. Damn. There's the Surgical we wanted earlier. Yeah, we should have cycled in response, because we would have got it. So we should have cycled in response to the Endurance. We could have taken something else out of their deck. Yup. Most unfortunate. Well, I think this game is just about over. Fun game, though. I think we basically have to block everything. Or Walking Ballista will just kill us. What if we don't block Walking Ballista? Then we take 2, and then 2 more. So I don't think we have to block the Ballista. And then let's change these. Block here, block like that. No. Well, they pump it, goes to 2, and then they can kill a thing. Oh, I see. GG's. This looks fine to me. We got double crab, so we're definitely going to want to start with turn 1 crab. And mulligan to 6. No, they put a card back into their library. They know our weakness. And now we wait. Basic planes. What is this, hammer time? No Lurrus. Oh, come on. Evoke Solitude? Alright. And Ephemerate. Wow. Wow. I mean, it does take a lot of resources to do that. I don't really even want to play the Rune Crab now, though, because they're just going to Ephemerate the Solitude and get rid of it. Yeah, we'll learn a little bit more in a minute, but it might be the Orzhov list that runs Solitude and Grief. Let's hit 5 here in case they fetch something. Okay, no fetch. Surgical, cool. Touch the Spirit Realm. Oh, that's cool. Do they not run any fetch lands? What's going on here? That's a cool draw when you don't crack your Misty right away. So I'm just trying to play around another blink effect here. A lot of cool stuff in their graveyard. They got a lot of stuff. Agadim. Blade of the Oni, Maria's, Persist, Undying. Well, I guess they can get their basic swamp when I field, but I will be getting rid of the crypt. And then I get to hit him with Archive Trap. Okay, Agadeem. And Persist the Charming Prince. Yep. They're going to be able to get rid of one of my crabs. Oh, Tasha's. I don't think Tasha's going to be super good against them. Let's make a move. Right? Kind of want to go for Visions. We'll move to next main. Clear the mana out of their pool. Cast Visions. Archive Trap again. Okay, and next turn we get to go Fractured Sanity, so we can block with Hedron Crab if we need to. So that's most of their hand empty. Fracture your sanity, and F6. Okay. All kinds of cool stuff going on here. So yeah, they have the Grief. So this is the Solitude, Grief, Stoneforge, Mystic deck. Okay. So we know what we're playing against. Let's see if that helps us with sideboarding. Matthias, thanks for the follow, friend. Soul Guide Lantern seems okay, where they're looking to be like bringing stuff back from the graveyard all the time. Wonder if Crypt Incursion is the way we want to go as well. Gain us some life. Let's kind of put these things off to the side here as we decide what we're going to do. Tasha's doesn't seem super good. They've got like a lot of stuff with a high mana value. Yeah, the deck that I was copying, yep, has one main Crypt Incursion, one on the side. Hey, and thank you, Titan Rising. Hope you have a wonderful day. Catch you next time. Oh, yeah, the push. Absolutely. Thank you. The push doesn't seem too good against the opponent's deck, actually. Almost actually really like the Spell Pierce. That's a lot of lanterns. They're mulliganing to 5. Gonna keep this, and I guess we'll just get rid of one of the fetches. Oh, they're just gonna scoop. They mulliganed to 5 and didn't like their 5, so they decided to just go ahead and concede rather than playing this game out. Um, oh, it's so awkward with the swamp. So we have to fetch if we want to play the crab? Woof. And then again, there's the question of, do we even want to play the crab turn 1? Fetches are very important. I was just thinking, like, we're on the play, so I can play the Watery Grave immediately, play the crab, and then I still have all those fetches in hand. Don't know what we're playing against. Don't know if they're going to have removal turn 1. I mean, removal turn 1 is pretty important because of the monkey, but I would also like to be able to have access to 2 mana next turn. Okay. Oh, there's the island. Okay. Well, I mean, play island, right? And hold up drown. Oh, what the? March of Wretched Sorrow? Alright, well, let's pass the turn as I'm reading that card. Deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker and you gain X life. Oh, that's cool. It's like a drain life. And you don't even have to spend all black mana. Oh, that card is so good. Ah, but it doesn't target players. Okay. It would be way too good if it targeted players, I guess. Lithoform Blight. Do we want to drown that? It's taking away our blue mana. And it draws a card. Let's counter it. This allows us to play Tasha's this turn. Mind Stone. Cool. 16 cards, including 2 Walking Ballistas. A bunch of Lithoform Blights. This is a Cabal Coffers deck. Okay. Played against the Cabal Coffers deck last Friday. It was pretty cool. Another Drowned. These visions aren't very good. Maybe we just hold up Drown here. Alternatively, we could put Lurrus to hand, which doesn't seem too good. Let's just pass. Crypt Incursion does nothing right now. That's what you get for playing at main. Sometimes it's a dead card. Urborg, super good there with the Cabal Coffers. Yeah, counter that. I think I want to Visions of Beyond here. Just cantrip. Archive Trap. They haven't searched or anything, so... yeah, cancel. Another Visions. Thanks, deck. Ooh. Counterspell when I tapped off of double blue. Another Cabal Coffers. Different art, though. Another Invoke Despair. We're off the Counterspell. Womp womp. Bye, Crab. How well do mill decks work in Modern? Very well. With Modern Horizons, Mill got a bunch of good cards. Third Visions of Beyond, it's still just a cantrip. But it uses the mana pretty well. Yeah, exactly. It's a Coffers deck, although it seems to be a little bit different. If you ever search your deck opponent, you're dead. Pass back. Hold up that counterspell. They have 7 cards in hand. Invoke Despair is so good. It's 5 mana, though, so it better be, right? Karn the Great Creator. Counterspell. Barrenmore Cycle. Relic of Progenitus. Okay. Pretty good against our visions. Relic Exile everything. And then pass the turn. Oh, Tom B, that's pretty cool. It's nice when your deck does the thing, for sure. Urza's Factory is pretty interesting. They're going to have so much mana. They'll be able to churn out these assembly workers, no problem. Defile, yep. So close to winning this game. Well, this might do it. Let's give it a shot. Oh, only 12 cards. Now they're down to 6 cards, though. Do it! Expedition map, do it! Do it. You know you want to do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Search your library. Okay. Hey Chuck, happy Wednesday. HNDK, yeah, absolutely. I think we were actually in a pretty commanding position at that point. We don't know what they had in hand, but from the way that they were cycling and trying to draw cards, it didn't seem like they had too much. Why does he search with like 6 cards left? I know, right? The hand must have just been garbage. Not a fan of Crypt Incursion. I can take that one out for sure. Surgical seems fine. Fatal Push seems kind of mediocre. Yeah, but if you don't have something to do with your mana, you know? The thing is, like, yeah, what are you even searching up with Expedition Map, right? Cabal Coffers gets you more mana, but what's that going to do? I guess if they had, like, another Walking Ballista, maybe they're going to try and, like, Walking Ballista just kill me in one go. Disputes, yeah, absolutely they are. Surgical Coffers, that would be so good. Alright, I'm into this. Haven't gotten a chance to cast Bribery yet. Wonder if they have an Emrakul in the sideboard. Trellin actually sent me their list, but opponent's list does look different. It's very land heavy, but we got Crab, we got Visions. Opponent is mulliganing. Alright, so what do you think? Do we play the Crab turn 1 against a black deck? They could probably just Thoughtseize it, but I don't want to just throw this into a Fatal Push. I think this will probably be where we just keep it. Oh yeah, super greedy. But we drew Drown in the Loch, so I think we do play the Crab this turn. Archon of Cruelty to hardcast? Oh, that is cool. Blast Zone on 1. Relic. And pass. Alright, no punish. I mean, the lands are punishment enough, I guess. They are playing Emrakul. Good to know. So when we go to game 3, we'll bring in Bribery. It's definitely worse with the Relic. But they used it, so Drown will be good again starting next turn. Lithiform Blight. Mystical Dispute. Alright. Could Field of Ruin the Blast Zone to protect the Crab? I think I would rather just keep up Counter Magic. Keep the field for Coffers. Yeah, I agree. Don't field without a trap. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, there's the Coffers. Gonna want to try and use the Dispute as soon as possible, because they just have so much mana. Necromentia, oh, that's an opportunity. Oh, there's Archive Trap. Let me Visions, potentially. We don't get rid of a Cabal Coffers, though. They're still moving really slow. We could just hold up Drown. Almost had the Soul Read on the Emrakul. Another Lithiform Blight. Draws them a card. Am I supposed to counter this? Another field. Decent. Another Lithiform Blight. Alright. Yeah, let them draw the Emrakul. That's the plan. I think we pass turn. We Tasha's Laughter, try and get that Emrakul. And another Archive Trap, so if we hit the Emrakul, we're golden. Got it. Oh, they have 0 cards left in their library? Neat. This hand looks fine to me. Double crab, so we guaranteed play a crab turn 1. They're playing Giganta. Could mean a couple different things. First thing that comes to mind is Tron, but there's other decks that play Giganta. Okay, so they're playing some sort of Affinity deck, which makes me think that Hideous Laughter is going to be really good. Oh, Surgical, nice. Yeah, that's true too. Tasha's could definitely hit some big stuff. A lot of small stuff, a lot of big stuff. Oh, got the trap for the Field of Ruin. Oh, there's Thoughtcast and Thought Monitor, so we could get rid of one of them. You think we just pull Thought Monitor out of their deck? Potentially out of their hand? Let's go to their draw step and do it. Oh my god! We just hit 2 Thought Monitors out of their hand! That is brutal! Alright, so they have Sojourner and Atawarawa. What does Atawarawa do? Atawara. Return target artifact, creature, enchantment, or planeswalker to its owner's hand. Okay. Galv Blast, Cranial Plating, blah, 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 blah. 1 Thoughtcast left in the deck. So Tasha's Laughter is looking really good now. Gonna be able to Field of Ruin that Urza's Saga. We're gonna get Swamp here. They have Welding Jar, so they can regenerate the Construct, so we're going to want to Fatal Push the Construct during combat to remove it from combat, I think. It is unfortunate we don't have the triple blue for Fractured Sanity, but we have Visions of Beyond to Ancestral next turn. Oh, Donut, you're right. It's a good point. I wasn't thinking of that. I'm going to do it now. Tap their Construct. And no basic. Yep. Let's cast Visions. Okay. Well, we could do that here. Cycle the Fractured Sanity, and then we have another mill of 6 with the Field of Ruin, plus another 6 is 12. So we just got to block the Construct here, and we're good to go. Another crab. Infinite crabs. Okay, so playing against Affinity. We could bring in Dispute. They have a couple blue cards that are important. Sideboarding is always really difficult for me, especially with a deck that I'm not, as familiar with as Yawgmoth. Dispute, Crypt, and Damnation. Oh, thank you, friends. Think Damnation is good. I appreciate that. Got the Tashas. Really? The Surgical was so good. The Surgical was amazing that game. And I'm wondering how good the pushes are going to be if some of their best threats are going to be just like out of range of push. Yeah, that makes sense. With a lot of high mana value cards, like Tasha's could just potentially get like 4 cards, and that's not good value. I kind of like having access to some push, being able to get rid of potentially like a Construct or something. But the Tashas can be really good. We cut out quite a few mill cards to do that, to bring these in. Obviously, Mull. Don't have to think about that one. Opponent is mulliganing as well. Ugh. Gonna have to mull again. I mean, it's keepable. Not great, though. Uh, we get rid of what? Like, trap land? Or we get rid of push land? They don't really have much of a way to search their library, right? So... I guess they do have, Urza Saga, so when they search their library with Urza Saga, we can mill them for like 26. You think we should get rid of both traps and keep the push? Wow. Yeah, see, we'll draw more lands. I don't think I want to play the crab this turn. We don't have anything to do with our mana next turn besides Fatal Push. So keeping the crab safe from Galv Blast, I think, is a better option. It just goes to show your mulliganing decisions are difficult. And also very important. Glimmervoid got a lot better with the bridges, damn. Just go ahead and casually tap for the wrong mana. Save targets, always yield. Oh, there's the Saga. Be able to trap them soon. Cranial plating. Alright, so they're going to start swinging in for damage with the Ornithopter. That's nothing to laugh at. That Ornithopter is going to do a lot of damage real quick. Gonna have to get that Damnation online. Oh, Polluted Delta, that's a good one. I guess we just Polluted Delta, fetch, and then get Lurrus to hand here. Keep on playing stuff. Oh man, I really hope they activate the Urza Saga here to get that extra damage in. That plays into our Damnation really well. Gonna be a nice Damnation. Oh, good thing we had that push. Lands were all on time. Oh, the Ginger Brute! Oh no, Ginger Brute has haste. Hit 0 here to go to the end step. Archive Trap. So we're not going to be able to block this. Oh my god. What a good draw! And I think we pass and use the Fatal Push on their turn, so that they have to spend the mana to give it unblockable or move the Cranial Plating. We'll block the Construct with Hedron Crab. At least that's the plan. Ooh, okay. Bye-bye, Lurrus. Oh, that gets rid of all of our resources, too. Oh, you're banned. Good question. I'm at 4. Wouldn't that have just killed me? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, should have just killed me. Why no kill? So we don't actually have to block this, because we're going to kill the Ginger Brute, and then this will put us to 1. So we can keep the crab. Oh, that's true. I can't play lands, but I mean, like, I can't fetch for lands. Yeah, Crypt Incursion would be pretty good. Oh, they didn't have a basic, right? Did we already know that? Let's just get rid of Glimmer Void. Okay, we'll have to block this turn. Crypt Incursion or Damnation. Let's go. Surgical's not going to do it. Alright, kind of seems like those fatal pushes were going to be kind of necessary. Yeah, that was a pretty good one, though. Damnation was super good. The pushes were great. I mean, like, the disputes, we just didn't see... We didn't see the disputes. We also just didn't see any of their draw 2 cards. The surgicals... I don't know. It might just be better as pushes, honestly. Or we could bring in some Tashas, get some more mill. I wanted 2 of these and 1 of these. Huh. Oh yeah, that's right. We also, like, mulliganed. Mulligan. Let's go. Alright, we have Drown in the Loch. I have something I want to play on turn 2, so I kind of want to just play the Crab immediately. Although it is kind of risky because it leaves us open to Galvblast. I shouldn't hit F6 there. I mean, they're not going to actually fetch anything. But bad idea to F6 with an Archive Trap in hand. Oh, come on. That's crap. I guess I just kill this and get their land. Beginning of the end step. So that's every end step, right? All right. Okay, so yeah, they sacrificed their Glimmer Void, so that was a 3 for 2. Or 2 for 3 from our point of view. Not bad, not bad. I guess we just go get Lurrus here. Land is a little bit awkward, though, unless we draw Island or Fetch Land or something. Like, we can't really play Lurrus. I guess we can just play the field and then, yeah, it's fine. We don't have enough land to be able to properly take advantage here. Okay, that's going to turn on the trap. Watery Grave, alright. So, how do we do this? We could just Field of Ruin, the Urza Saga, and Archive Trap. So it would be 3, 4, 17. Visions of Beyond still doesn't quite work. Yeah, I kind of like just getting rid of the Urza Saga. Yeah, and it sets up the next turn very well. You're right. Ooh, they have something they want to do. Sojourner's Companion. Okay. Go get Island. Archive Trap you. Ankle Shankler. Ankle Shinker. Thank you for the follow, friend. Alright, so they have 18 cards, almost in range for Ancestral. Pass turn. Another crab. Save targets and yield. Oh, and they do nothing with their turn? Alright, let's play Crab. Polluted Delta. Always yield to the Crab. Might as well fetch. And I see no reason not to just attack for 3 to gain 3 life. We've played a land this turn, so we don't need to Oboro. Alright. Yeah, it looks pretty wrapped up. Not scared of it. Damnation not looking too good on this board. Mill 9. And that, friends, is why Mill plays Oboro. I guess, like, we have Revolt. Might as well just go ahead and kill this. Who's punting? What happened? Did I miss something? Was it super obvious? I could have just Archive trapped them for 5 mana? Is that what it was? Okay, yeah, sure. You want to return Lurrus to hand? No problem. If you didn't play the third crab, would have had lethal. Ah, okay. Fair enough. I kind of felt like we had this wrapped up, so I wasn't paying enough attention. We could have just mathed and won the game a turn earlier and not give the opponent the opportunity to draw an extra card. But I felt very safe with Dispute and Drown in the Loch. So, yeah, I wasn't too worried about it. Have Crab, have lands. The lands aren't great, but I think we can keep this. Question, the eternal question. Do we play the Crab turn 1 into potential removal? Kind of feel like Crab is all we got in this hand. I really don't want to lose it. And this is where they play Thoughtseize, take Crab. Don't think we really want to hit anything with Surgical. It's past turn. And this is where we're going to regret not having Drown in the Lockup. Yeah, because now we could save the Crab. If only. But, you know, like, they would have Prismatic Ending the Crab on their turn, so it would have been bad news bears either way. They're definitely going to have basics. We don't want a Field of Ruin here. I think we just go get Lurrus. Or do we hold up Drowned? We probably hold up Drowned here. Yeah, exactly. Counter 3 Fairy. Exactly. Ooh, they're moving in on something. Not a 3 Fairy, though, with that Polluted Delta. Spreading Seas. I think we're fine with that. Adrenaline Rush is fetching against Mill, hoping they don't have Archive Trap. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think we all understand that feeling. And then you could do like the fist pump. Oh yeah, when they don't cast it. Memory Deluge, Archmage Charm. Some good cards there. Might want to take Deluge. Oh, yeah, that's got to be a good feeling, though. 4 traps in hand, opponent plays Flooded Strand. Seems pretty good. Okay, we want to take Shark, Typhoon, or Teferis. I mean, why play 1 trap when you could play 3 or 4, right? What a jerk move. Oh, you even ghost quartered their fetch? Just to make them do it. Love it. Oh yeah, opponent's super respecting the trap. Good for us. And they are taking away a second black source here, and plus drawing a card, but, like, I'm not going to drown that. And this is where they realize that we don't have trap. Tasha's. If we cast Tasha's, we no longer have Drown the Loch up. Oh, they probably don't have basic swamp. Probably. So we could Field of Ruin this. And then still hold up Drown. So many Drown in the Lochs. Only have one swamp. I think I probably should have just put Lurrus the hand there. They had so much mana up. They were going to counterspell something. Should probably get rid of this. I don't know. Exile my graveyard. Sure. Doesn't seem too good. I have 14 cards in the opponent's graveyard. Almost there. 6 more. Maybe we should have Surgical Archmage Charm first. Oh, we just get the Teferi? Just wondering if I want to surgical their deluge. If I want to do it, I probably want to do it on my turn. Might still be better to do it on the upkeep. Maybe we'll just get 3 fairy on their upkeep, or on the draw step rather. Oh, did I not hit this one? Whatever. I guess that's good for the Visions of Beyond. So not a total punt. Oh, wow. Just going for it, huh? Another Visions. Oh, they're at 17 cards. So close. So close. We could put them to 18 with Field, but it's still not there. And if we go black, black for Lurrus, we don't have Drown in the Loch up anymore. Uh, another Visions. Wondering how often Ancestral Visions is better than Visions of Beyond? For the last several turns. So this is the last card we knew about. Come on, put one more card into your graveyard. No, no, take cards out of your graveyard. Ah, that's the opposite of what I want to happen. And there's a Jace. That's a win con. Yeah, this is a nightmare. Was not ready for the control matchup. Oh, 18. Field puts them to 19. Hey! I think we still have one fetchable. Oh, they failed to find. Well, that's good news. Means they don't have anything for that. Okay. So we still aren't quite able to visions yet. This is going to resolve, but we'll be able to visions after that. We're going to visions after. We don't want them to be like, oh yeah, Jace, now I know I need something. I don't know. Maybe this is giving them opportunity to find more counter magic, and that's bad, but it is what it is. Snapcaster Mage. How about another one? So we have one more basic island we can get with the Polluted Delta here. Visions again. Hold on to the shores for like a crab or something. Oh shit! Elder Cubs, you saw it before I did. I missed it. Because of the Snapcaster Mage, they took the Counterspell out. We should have... That was my... That was a big punt. That was bad. Fractured Sanity plus Hideous Laughter. Is that enough to kill? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got lots of blue sources. Okay, so we'll start with Crab. Play Shores. Play Hideous Laughter. Nice! Eat it! Cannot believe we won that game. Ridiculous. Oh, Sanity first? Eh. It all works. I was not ready for the control matchup at all. Told you, happy as a duck. Yeah. I mean, I just didn't recognize, you know? Like, am I behind? Am I ahead? I'm not quite sure. Guess we can bring in the other surgical. That kind of feels like how we want a mulligan here. Or mulligan. This is kind of feels like how we want a sideboard, I think. I think this one actually has been one of the easier sideboards. Fatal Push doesn't feel too good. I guess they do have the shark tokens. I should have spent some time looking at their graveyard in exile there. One of the things that a novice mill player like me might forget is that you get to see your opponent's entire deck when you win. So like they're going to concede and pull up their cards, especially in paper. They're going to pick up their cards and go on to the next game. But in on Moto, you can take 20, 30 seconds, a minute, and just look at all the cards that have been revealed, and you can see the entire 60. So if you yourself, viewers, are going to be playing Mill in the future, that's something that you can do that would definitely improve your sideboarding. Got a Crab, got Pierce, got Trap. Hideous Laughter's not, like super exciting, but it's fine. Keep this. And I guess we just play the Crab on turn 2 again, depending on how we draw. Opponent is mulliganing. Love to see it. And they didn't bring in any extra cards from their sideboard. They don't, they're not for that life. All right, let's just go ahead and trap them. Okay, we'll play Darkslick Shores. Pass turn. Gonna fetch on our upkeep. 0 Shark. Okay. I thought they had 2 big Teferis. Oh, you're banned. Why do I always click with the wrong button when I'm trying to ban people? Oh, they have the counterspell. Yeah. Play a Misty. I'm going to want an island from it. Pass turn. Got Spell Pierce for their 3 fairy here. And we can start laughing. Alright, we're going to leave the fetch land uncracked for now. In case we draw a Crab or something. Oh, I kind of want to hold up just counter magic for now. We can laugh next turn and hold up Spell Pierce. Draw 2 cards. I guess we just Spell Pierce this. We could counterspell it, and then we have the Spell Pierce for the laughter. Really? Let them draw 2. Well, I guess that's not a card that's winning, and drawing 2 cards is taking 2 cards off the top of their deck, so they're milling themselves, basically. Oh, love that draw. Save targets, always yield. Can get that back with Lurrus later. Let's hold on to our counter spells. They have 22 cards left. Their Snapcaster Mage is already down. Their Jace is down. They kept Solitude. I guess that makes sense. Visions of Beyond? Yes, please. I guess if we do that, we're just playing into counter magic. This is an instant. You can just pass turn again. Yeah, do it on their end step. It's an instant. I can wait. They just let me draw 3 cards. Cool. Oh my god, seriously? They're playing Emrakul? What? Guess Bribery goes in the deck. And now we draw Surgical. Okay, that was a shock, okay? Like, I did not expect that at all. What kind of control deck plays Emrakul? Not impressed. All the hard work we've done, undone. Because they discarded Emrakul to hand size. I got 11 minutes left on the clock. We might want to scoop this game up and put Bribery in our deck. Another Mystical Dispute. Guess we could have let the Snapcaster resolve, then Surgical the Veto with the target on the stack. That would have been the better play, I think. But I kind of want to save the Surgical for Emrakul, you know? But that means we would have to mill them out 3 times. No Emrakul in exile. Oh, no, we got Emrakul. Okay, Emrakul's exiled. Emrakul's gone. Emra not cool. Yeah, pretty nice. You hit Emrakul with Laughter plus 14 other cards. Lucky. Oh, there's Jace. And our counterspells don't work. So they're going to be fate sealing us rather than drawing extra cards. Drown the Loch, okay. Place island. Alright, what else you got? Three fairy. We'll dispute it. And then we'll spell pierce it. And on their draw step, we'll surgical. Ah, should have kept field because it ruins their fate seal. Fair enough. Chooses not to use the ability. Drawing a land here. Do we have any crabs? We do have a crab. So let's see here. We have 1, 2, 3. So they have push, veto, and 2 lands. Push, veto, strand, delta. I'll make sure to get rid of the one in the graveyard. I guess they don't have any way to get it back, though, right? So you could leave it in there for graveyard purposes? To make their graveyard bigger for drowned? So they're going to be able to kill our Lurrus with double push. Or push veto. So do we even bother fighting over this? Hey, I'm a casual mill enjoyer. I like a little bit of mill here and there. Okay, 2 push down. And what was it? One of my subs not too long ago asked if I was going to be playing mill again. I was like, don't really have anything planned, so let's go for it. Another surgical. Don't really see anything here too attractive. We'll hold that in reserve. But Jace is pretty close to just ultimating. They have the veto in hand, that's true. I think we're just going to die to Jace, though. Chalice on 1. That does stop some important things. Let's drown it. I mean, the graveyard's not all that stocked, you know, but I would like to be able to cast a crab if I got it. Still think we're just dead to Jace. Yeah, should have tried to save the crab. Had all this counter magic. Had lands to play. Could have milled them a little bit more and maybe got our way. And now we don't have very much time left for game 3. Oh, there's Visions. That's pretty much why I wanted to counter that, but I'm just drawing 1 card with it. Oh, that's it. GG. I guess we could have done that. I want to bring in Bribery. It's alright. They don't have removal for Crab turn 1. It's looking pretty good. Nice. Okay. Oh, nice. Good draw. Is that the best draw on the deck? That's a pretty good one. They might be using Solitude here. Guess we could have waited. Shit. Oh, no. No. Emrakul, why? Emrakul's such a jerk. They would have drawn it. I know. That's what makes it so much worse. Should have waited. They would have drawn the Emrakul. Just looking for Bribery now. Of course, when I do Bribery, they'll probably have Emrakul in their hand. Ah, Surgical, nice. Yeah, just need to find it. I think that's in their hand. Oh, no, there it is. Guess we'll hit with Surgical then. Shit. Still going for Bribery, I guess. Oh, Bribery. Put you in the deck for a reason. I know, it is kind of weird, Donut. Like, I guess it's a thing that wins, so... Probably bounce Lurrus here. Lose this one to the clock. I'm always stressing. There's a target for field, if I have ever seen one. Saswet, thanks for the follow, friend. Okay. Oh man, I don't have another basic for the field. Wow. Oh, fuck off, Emrakul. Opponent's got to be pretty happy about that. Oh, come on. This is not okay. Did not hit Emrakul with Tasha's. I leave a card on top. Yeah, Bribery versus Jace is very awkward. Let's save targets. Always yield. Make that a little bit faster. They're at 19 cards. Alright, let's get this Visions of Beyond working. Oh, right. I don't have any lands. I already Got all the Watery Graves. There's nothing left. Alright. Getting a little bit frustrated. Just calm down. It's alright. Losing a game's no big deal. Yeah, you're right, Donut. That would have got the visions working. So we can do that now. See if we can find counter magic. I was thinking, like, probably find Bribery. Now, like, nice username was saying, they have Jace, so doesn't that just bounce Emrakul? Yeah, okay, that's fair. I don't know, like, they've got 7 cards in hand. Oh, that's probably just from the Jace. Thoughtseize, take my crab. There's a 3 fairy, ticks up. So they can play a sorcery. Surgical. Oh, they're in the red now too. They would have Thoughtseize themselves, makes sense. Can't play surgical. Because of 3 fairy here, surgical is no longer going to work for Emrakul. Just hit F6 here, we have nothing to do. They're going to brainstorm. Oh, their library is very close to empty here. I didn't realize how close we were. If we actually win through, what was that, like 5 Emrakul triggers? Might not have been 5, but it felt like a lot. Do not mill them. Roger, roger. I think we probably Surgical Deluge. Oh, right, Chalice. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't matter. Womp womp. Hey! Zaxman, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I really appreciate the support. It's because of the Chalice is why. They, like, just played it. I'm like, oh, surgical you! I just played Chalice. That's true, they cannot Thoughtseize themselves anymore with Chalice, right? Just gotta keep F6ing. A, B, C, D, E, F6. Oh, they're gonna return the, Snappy. Yeah, that's true, they could bounce the Chalice with Teferi. Returns artifacts, right? Yep. Artifact, creature, or enchantment. We're back at looking at the top of our library. Spell Pierce doesn't do anything. Pass turn. F6. Tasha's? I don't see any harm in playing Tasha's. No lands left. And also they have Emrakul in their, like, as their last card. F6. Can't do anything. Can't fight. They have Teferi. Yeah, it actually fetched earlier, knowing that he didn't have any basics left, but forgot there were only 3 Watery Graves in the deck, and, like, fetch for nothing, womp womp, lost a life for nothing. Damn it, how do they have so many cards? Well, the Tasha's here was super good because the 7 cards in hand, like, the Tasha's here was absolutely perfect. I didn't even realize they had 7 cards in hand, and they were about to draw Emrakul and discard it to hand size. Yeah, 3-1 with Mill so far. And this is the last interaction here. They bounce Snappy to get the hand size up. Oh, opponent's really smart. They played this game very well. I think I'm done after this one. This last game wiped me out. And with the time on the clock as is, I should have made them actually play out game 2. But 4-1 with Mill. I absolutely cannot believe that we won that last game. Insanity, friends. I'm absolutely in shock. Alright, friends, so this is the deck that we were playing today. Had a lot of fun with it. I do enjoy Mill, while I don't have the most experience with it. It is a deck that I really enjoy picking up. I like having the alternate win conditions in Magic. It's something I enjoy. So I spent a lot of time when I was first starting playing Magic with, like, Legacy Dredge. Yeah, I just like being able to play Magic on a level that's not just turning your creatures sideways or winning with damage. So, you know, this deck appeals to me in that way. And since Modern Horizons and the D&D set, like, Mill has just got so many new cards, so many fresh cards lately. The deck, like, I've said this before, the deck used to be a meme, it was a joke. Why would you count to 60 when you could count to 20 or even 10 instead? But, you know, when you're counting in, you know, like 14 for one card, 13 for another, Tasha's is variable, but, you know, like, it can hit for over 20. So you're peeling huge amounts of cards off the top of the opponent's library and even exiling some of them now. So I think that, I think this is a great deck, honestly, and the fact that you can run so much counter magic in it, Drown, Counterspell, Pierce, Dispute, it seems like a really fine option. And with Lurrus being so prevalent, Tasha's Hideous Laughter is really, really strong right now. So yeah, I think that anybody that is interested in picking up a modern deck but doesn't want to break the bank, or, you know, just enjoys this playstyle, Mill is a fantastic option, and I highly recommend it. And while unfortunately we weren't able to resolve or even find a bribery today, I do believe that this is a really, really cool way to interact with Emrakul, because as we saw in that last game, like I was getting really frustrated by the opponent like continuously getting that Emrakul trigger to go off. I'm gonna have to go back and like look at how many times it actually went onto the stack in game 3, because that was absurd. Anyways, yeah, like the deck, recommend it, and hope that you all have fun with it.